Hey guys, Dr. John Rusin here, and I want to talk about the differentiation between acute SMR, something that you'd use in the dynamic warm-up sequence, and global SMR, something that you do to spark recovery. One of the biggest differences is actually targeting specific tissues with the recovery SMR. So the tissues that we want to cover are the big primary movers. So we're talking about the hamstrings, the quads, the glutes, the pecs, the lats, really the big broad muscles that are also pretty thick. But the way that we're going to do this is a little bit different. So I've taught here on T-Nation before a way to really pick out trigger points in the tissues to try to alleviate some of those functional trigger points to get better length into the tissues. But that's exactly the opposite of what we're going to be doing here today. We are going to be flopping around on the ground like a fish, but that's okay because it's going to be for recovery. So I'm going to show an example of the global SMR techniques down on the ground here, targeting the quadriceps muscle, most specifically the vastus lateralis, this big thick one on the side here. So we're going to be getting down, and instead of picking out trigger points, going and hunting like we usually do, we're actually going to use about 6 to 12 inches of range of motion here, and we're going to course the entire tissue. So we can spend a little bit more time going through each aspect of these really big tissues. So this might take 2 to 3 minutes to get through making sure that we're targeting everything. But that's okay because we're trying to spark systemic recovery. So differentiate between those two things and your recovery is going to be on point.